the Power Couple, and today I'll be discussing the new trailer that was released to us by Mundo Gloop, which regards the 2 episodes that are apparently not the Kwame's choice, and we're skipping from episode 9 all the way to episode 18. So we're going with Perfection, episode 12, and Emotion, episode 18. I am really excited for it, although I am deeply disappointed that they didn't keep it in chronological order, because it does seem that chronological order is very important in this season. But without further ado, let's jump right into the trailer. So we begin the trailer with Marinette and Adrienne, and Marinette is looking a little bit confused when Adrienne reaches out his hand, and specifically his right hand, and she probably notices his miraculous, which would have been different, because I'm going to guess this is Perfection, so we're going to go back to the Kwame's choice, and we know Adrienne won't have his miraculous with him at that time, so he probably got it back, and that's why she's noticing, oh, that's a little different, he's wearing a ring now. And then she goes to accept his hand in this very elaborate, well, what I can tell, background with like the flower with hearts and more flowers around and so much white. I don't know what Adrienne is planning. If I were to take a guess, I would say maybe a dinner date or lunch or something fancy, considering how rich he is. But man, has this boy taken a date to the next level. And then we see them sharing a nice ice cream on Swan Island between the two of them. And they're just so cute sitting together. And I have a feeling this is from the episode Emotion. Although I don't get why, it just gives me those vibes. But then Adrienne has to suddenly leave for something. And Marinette looks a teensy bit sad because he had to leave. And then we see Kagami sort of like sparring with her mother. But sadly, she loses because of something that's distracting her, although I'm not sure what, and her mother is not pleased. And then we get to see Amelie actually in tears telling Gabriel that, and I quote, "You were not the same after my sister Emily disappeared." I think she's sort of claiming back Emily since she said my sister. Although I'm not exactly sure what has happened or which episode this is in, but if I were to take a guess, Emotion. And then we see Gabriel literally punching his touch screen or computer or whatever that is, but he is growing vengeful. And I love it, but it's completely hilarious too. Although I'm not sure if this is directly after the Amelie scene, but I guess we'll see for ourselves. And then we see this big puff of smoke, I think, although I'm not really sure what it is. Although it could be like the first stage leading to this giant red thing. It looks like the moon. For some reason, it sort of does. And it's hovering above, I'm guessing, one of Gabriel Agreste's exquisite first-class party only, since the building the diamond thing is attached to does look very similar to the building we saw back in Style Queen when Adrienne was unfortunately turned into glitter. But nevertheless, let's move on. We then see Marinette in what I assume to be a room with perhaps another person, although it's really hard to tell. But this might not be the exact right moment, but she is rocking that white outfit. And I feel like she's going to be locked into a room, considering there's like a light and a dark in the background, if you can see there. Perhaps she's taken hostage by Felix, although that is a very far out there hypothesis, and you can always disagree, and it can always be proven right or wrong. And then we get to see the tiniest glimpse of Felix's transformation into whatever his supervillain name is, and I assume supervillain because he doesn't like Ladybug that much, so I'm gonna go with supervillain on this one. At last, Lila makes an appearance to our trailer, and she is damn mad. If I were a character, any character in the show, and I saw Lila like that, I would run away to the next city because she's freaking me out. And she's staring or like trying to get into the Agreste mansion, and she is ready to tear down those gates. I mean, just look at her fists. She is damn mad. And I assume at Gabriel Agreste because she is kind of working for him. So I assume she's mad at him for some reason. And maybe Adrian if he starts to decide to date Marinette, but either one works. And Miss Saruki then appears with like full swing, ready to take down Gabriel for some reason. And she just smashes his screen. It is funny in the process, but that is a more effective way to break your screen than punching it like Gabriel did. So these are both really funny. And then we see Ladybug, and she is looking quite mad at someone, and I assume Felix in his suit. And then we see Ladybug and Cat Noir, and I assume it's the episode Perfection because they're sort of getting caught in a wind tornado, kind of, and the miraculous of perfection is the dragon which has the power of wind dragon, so that's why I hypothesize that it'll take place during episode 12, Perfection. And then we see Kagami. I assume she's by the red moon thing we saw earlier that was very odd, considering it's more of a red background. And she is sort of screaming no, if I can lip read correctly. Perhaps she's blaming herself for something, but I have no idea. And at last we see or catch a glimpse of Felix's supervillain suit, and Ladybug has appeared on scene to start the battle. And then we see that she is shocked. And it reminds me of Strike Back when she was shocked to realize that she had given the dog miraculous to Felix instead of Adrian. And as you notice, there is a red background. So I do think it will be for episode 18 to do with Felix. And possibly the red moon thing is up in the sky, considering it does give off a red glow. But one thing I do know is that Ladybug isn't having a good time right now. And that is the end of the trailer. And I will say again, Mundo Gloop, you need to release in chronological order. It won't really make sense for us since we're jumping from 9 to 12 to 18. We are missing very important essential episodes that we need to understand the current storyline. Oh, Mundo Gloop, what will we do with you? Although I am happy we are getting 2 new episodes on the same day. And that day is November 21st at 7:30 p.m. Brazilian time, which is 6:30 p.m. Eastern time and 4:30 p.m. Western time. Just so you guys are aware, the Perfection and Emotion commentaries will be released on 2 separate days, just because making both of them on the same day isn't quite convenient for my schedule. Anyways, I did enjoy this trailer and I can't wait to see the new episodes. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button, and please, if you guys have any comments, theories, or feelings, please share them down in the comment section below. And I send my infinite love to you all. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!